That's just
So-
unachievable.
Successful A-type personalities that very often find themselves in sales roles because it suits the personality, right? Goal-oriented, all that kind of stuff. Don't like failure, like to achieve. And so when the goals get aggressive, it creates a little right? And I actually just had this conversation with somebody on my team where I set out something pretty aggressive, and somebody on my team goes, "I think we should change it. I don't think that's achievable." And I go, "Well, let's try and fail at 80%, right?"
Yeah.
And I said, "Why so coy?" And she said, "She goes, I don't like to fail, and I don't think you do either." And my answer was, "Oh, I'm actually very comfortable with failure. I've actually had very few successes in my life. In fact, most of my life I would view as a failure because my ambitions are vastly bigger than anything I've been able to achieve. And I'm okay with that." And so I think being comfortable with the fact that it's really fun to strive for big because you're moving the needle further than everybody else. And this is where the infinite mindset sets in, which is if you set a bold goal and you fail at 80%, the game isn't over. It's still going. It's fine. And usually what we do is we remember, every single goal we set is arbitrary. Here's how goals happen. A couple people sitting in a room go, "I think the goal should be this." And somebody goes, "I bet we could do this." "Okay, let's make it that." And that's the goal, right? Like,
Wow, this is starting to sound more familiar than...
and maybe they look at market data and they look at past performance, but basically it's just fiction. It's just fun, right?
You realize I need a job after this.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I mean,
I'm also aware that I leave. But all joking aside, right? So we misunderstand business. We treat business like a sporting event. Like there's a score at the end of the game and then the game ends. But that's not how business is. There's no end of the game. Only if you go bankrupt and cease to exist. That's the only end of the game. It's simply an infinite journey. There's no winning business. You will never win at whatever it is you're doing, nor will you ever be the best because you get to decide the metrics that make you the best. So you can pick your own metrics, and you can be the best or the worst. And so we have to think of it more like a lifestyle. So let's say it's like exercise. Like, what are the things we're going to have to do to achieve this goal? Okay, what are the things that I have to do to lose weight? Okay, well, I want to hit this goal. I want to be this weight by this date. It's exactly the same as work, right? We want to hit this sales target by this date, usually the end of the financial year, because that's when we have to pay taxes, right? But they're both arbitrary. And then we do all the things we have to do. We eat right, we exercise, we get enough sleep, all the things we have to do to be healthy. And every day we're weighing ourselves. And some days it's good, some days it's bad. And then on the date, we look at our weight and we hit our goal and we celebrate. But the problem is the game's not over. You don't get to stop exercising. You have to keep exercising for the rest of your life.